Alright, so Georgia has added UNC Central and High Point to the 2023-24 non-conference schedule, or to the 23-24 schedule. Georgia's non-conference schedule is now officially complete. It is officially set. Georgia will play UNC Central November 12th, and Georgia will play High Point December 16th. Georgia's non-conference schedule is now officially complete. You're going to open up the season against Oregon, and you're going to end non-conference schedule against Alabama A&M. There were two games listed. There were two games listed there, and you really didn't. When we have not got any news the last two or month or so, but I was going to say 6 or 7 weeks ever since the Georgia Tech time dropped. You saw there was 2 or 3 slots there for a game. You're like, well, they're never gonna put nothing there. And then eventually, the word on the street that it was gonna be Western Carolina or Wofford, that did not end up being true at all. There was a date between November 9th that Western Carolina and Georgia could have worked out to play, but that will just not be the case. Georgia instead will play UNC Central and High Point. Georgia has played High Point twice. Once in 2010 and 2015. In 2010, Georgia won 85-38. And in 2015, Georgia won 49-46. They've played UNC Central a few times too. I believe they played once during the Anthony Edwards year. Let's look. Yeah, so Georgia and North Carolina Central has played once, December 4th, 2019, 95-59. Georgia won. That was the Anthony Edwards year. But now the wait is over. Georgia's non-conference schedule is now officially set. They will be playing 13 or 14 non-conference games. The biggest ones: Oregon, Wake Forest, Florida State, Mercer, and then today they announced High Point and UNC Central to the non-conference schedule. Georgia can make the tournament. Georgia can go undefeated in non-conference plays. It's just going to be really hard, especially when you play Florida State. But Georgia could do this, and Georgia should not even struggle against UNC Central or High Point. If they do, then rightfully so. We'll get there when we get there, but Georgia should win these 2 games easily. Georgia should win all their non-conference games outside of Oregon and Florida State and Wake Forest. They really should handle those teams. I think Georgia. I would love to see Georgia, Miami, and the Bahamas, but we just don't. I don't know how that. Well, Georgia is going. I would love to see Georgia beat Miami and the Bahamas. I just really don't know about that happening. I believe we could go in there and upset those guys, being a Final Four team last year as they were. That would be a huge win for the Georgia Bulldogs. I believe they will, but as for today, Georgia adds High Point and UNC Central to the schedule, and Georgia's non-conference schedule is now complete.